Hi guys, it's Tony, and you know how busy I've been, so I want to make a couple of videos, what I've missed talking about. I really want to start with talking about Greek, because the series finale was Monday, and it was such a great show, and it was just so great. And if you have a chance to watch it, there's DVDs out, and you can watch it online. You could just ask me for the links. I have them if you'd like. And like always, ask in my ask box if you have any questions about this video. So I just want to start by saying that Greek was such an amazing show. I love the characters, I love the plot, the dialogue, everything about it. And so I just realized that ever since ABC Family put Greek on their network, they really pushed the limit, because Greek was the turning point for the network, and it's just so sad that it's not going to be on anymore. And I know that in my life that I'm going to watch it like through since season 1 till the series finale, and I'm gonna watch it later in life, and maybe it'll affect me in a different way, because I know how effective it was right now in my life, and I just want to see how things change. And if you don't know what this series is, you really have to check it out. And it was basically about the Greek life, like for fraternities and sororities, and it was basically about these siblings, brother and sister, and the sister was in a sorority, and she was very popular in it. She was gonna go into like the presidency of the sorority, like be the president. And then her brother was a freshman in the beginning of the series, and he was kind of a boring character, and he didn't have a lot of friends. Like, he had friends, I guess, and he's nerdy, and like, he was just too smart for everybody, and like, he wanted to experience college life and leave his old geeky life behind and be friends with everybody and have a girlfriend and all that stuff. So basically the series is, sorry I keep saying basically, I don't know, he really just went through a journey throughout the whole series, and he was my hero. And I always said, like, while I was like watching the series, I would always say, I want a boyfriend just like him. He was so sweet, his character, and he was so smart and so funny, and he just grew up, and I just loved it. And the series finale, what I have to say about that, it was just so sad. I couldn't stop crying. I was hysterical, and I'm just so sad that it's gone. And so, spoiler alerts, like, I just want to talk about what happened. If you didn't see it, or if you didn't watch the series, please exit out of this video now. Okay, let me get started on this review and talk about the series finale. I just loved it so much, and I loved how at that last episode they still gave Casey a challenge to decide to her future or Cappy. And I really feel that Cappy was her future and is her future, you know? So it didn't really matter, and she could be anything she wants. Like, she's an incredible person, she's so talented to be a lawyer, and she didn't really need that, because she was just staying there for Cappy, and now he grew up, so they could end up in Washington together. So I really like that. And the Capitol House being torn down, I really feel like that was necessary, because it was just like the wrap of the show, like how, and actually I really feel like Cappy grew up, and that getting torn down, I can't even talk, getting torn down was like a turning point for him, because he didn't need the house anymore, because he had himself, he had Casey, and he still had the people that belonged to the house. He's still a part of them. And there's a quote, like, talking about the building being torn down. I don't know the exact quote, but it's like, the people are woven into your lives. Like, they're still gonna be in your life even though the house is torn down. And I loved how Rusty grew up too, and he went through that journey, and in the end he was just a great person, and he had such potential in the beginning, so like him getting that confidence and being who he really is, and people accepting himself, and people who accepted him, and Casey being so proud of him and not having to be his big sister but his friend and someone like they loved each other, as like brother and sister, as family. And I did watch the pilot that Monday before the series finale, and I love how in the end they incorporated Jiminy Cricket. They said in the pilot, like, you don't have to be like on my shoulder, Jiminy Cricket, and like judge me and all that stuff. And he was just always there for Casey, and I loved it. And so now I'm just happy that he, like the way they wrapped it up. Like I keep saying, that you get to know the end, but it's still not there. You're allowed to speculate, and him being the president of Capitao, it broke my heart, and I'm just so proud of him, and I'm just so sad that I don't get to see him as the president, and I just keep looking outside because my door is open and people are weird. So I don't know. I'm just so happy that Ashley and him are together, and not a lot of people like them, but she did accept him for himself, and he's, I think, worthy of not being with like a nerdy girl. He's allowed to be with someone that they have a connection with, not mostly a connection with like nerdy stuff like Dana was. And I really did, like, I like them together, Dana and him, but I didn't like them in the end, and I'm glad he's with Ashley now, and I'm glad that Casey and Cappy are together, and Beaver, and I'm just so sad, like I keep saying, that I can't see Rusty be the president, and that's mostly why I was crying, because his journey, like, you see him cry, and everybody cry, and that's what I also liked about how everybody came together, and how Evan was able to get past their differences and actually be their friend, because in the end Casey and Cappy were supposed to be together, and he knew that. And I hope that, I know, sorry, I have like this weird thing, my hair is so weird today. I know that this year's not going to be on, but I'd like to think that everybody would turn out like a certain way, and I hope that Rebecca and Evan would be together. I would like to think about that, and I know I'm still not getting over the fact that it's over, and it just affected me so much, and I just love it. Okay, well, that's all. Oh, no, I have to say that I looked up the actors, because I know that Scott Michael Foster, he was Cappy. He is in movies, and I'm able to see him in those movies, and I could be like, there's people outside, specifically, okay, I could see him in those movies and not be sad that he's not in the show anymore. Like, I could see him in other things, and I was looking if Rusty, I don't know how to say his name, it's like Jacob Zakar, I guess, he's actually rumored to be in a new movie, so I'm excited to see him in that. And I googled Spencer Grammer, and she's married. I didn't even know she was married, but she's expecting a baby with her husband, and I'm just so happy for her. And I'm glad that she had that show, and now she's able to live her life with the baby and the husband and stuff. So that's just my information on them. And I just want to say bye, guys. Thank you for listening. Bye.